Welcome to our fireside chat today. We're asking the question, can you buy a house or apartment with Bitcoin, Ethereum, with cryptocurrencies? Is that possible today? It's a good question. My name is Mike Workubero. Welcome to the channel. And we're trying to get a little chill environment here. We got the birds in the back. We got a lamp. It's a nice lamp. We're in a house. It's actually a townhouse, which is much more calmer than an apartment. So I decided to look it up today, and yes, there have been some sales with Bitcoin going for cars, for houses, for boats, for paintings, I don't know, weird art things, whatever rich people buy. You are able to purchase things with Bitcoin. Now, the average person is not, because they don't care. They go about it a completely different way, because the average person doesn't buy a house with just straight up cash. That's the interesting thing about this. So pretty much, we have to forget about mortgages and lending and credit and all that. You have to have the cash right here, right now, for whatever item it is you're paying, because as soon as you send from one wallet to the other, there is no chargeback, and there is pretty much like a nice guarantee for the person selling. Yeah, hey, I received the funds, cool. Here you go, I don't care. It's yours now, here's the keys. But in order for this person to be able to purchase whatever person B is selling, they need to have the full amount. It's not going to be like, hey, listen, I'll send you like 50% of Bitcoins, you give me the keys, and then I send you another 50% like next month, unless this person agrees to it. So the average person doesn't have like a couple $100,000 lying around for a house or $50,000 for a car or whatever it is. So they're not able to look at this as a viable option. Not only that, but you have to include about fees and actually purchasing the Bitcoin or acquiring the Bitcoin, which getting that much Bitcoin is very, very difficult unless you're going really hard with affiliate marketing or whatever it is. And purchasing such amounts of Bitcoin is very difficult unless you pay high fees. So most likely the only people who are currently buying houses with Bitcoin are the ones who invested. Maybe they weren't rich from the beginning, but they held into Bitcoins when they invested in 2010, 2011, 2012, 13, whatever. And now with Bitcoin approaching $5,000 from when it used to be a couple pennies, yeah, of course there's some people who are like, I don't really care. I don't want to sell like millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin and then have to tax it and go through so much weird things. Just let me buy a house. Let me buy an island. Let me buy a car, whatever it is, right? So the interesting thing is, by the way, I did make a video about taxes and you should check that out. But if you're buying like $1 million house and you don't report it to the IRS and it's in America and they see like, oh, hey, Joe is living in this nice little mansion. I wonder how he paid for it. Still doesn't matter if there's technically no way to prove it. Like, I mean, listen, some people think that Bitcoin's anonymous. You can trace the blockchain. There are paper trails unless you know what you're doing. But in that case, you want to be buying a house in America and not reporting it. If you're buying a house in a third world country or somewhere else where, yeah, you can kind of mess around a little bit, hey, or maybe Monaco or some tax-free zone, whatever. So there's plenty of options for those people. However, I wouldn't really think about this as more an option of, hey, you're able to save money or you're able to avoid taxes or whatever. It's more for those people who currently have a lot of Bitcoins and it's just a tedious process. Like, oh gosh, I have $500,000 worth of Bitcoins, first world problem, right? And I don't want to convert it into currency, fiat currency. I just want to buy a house right now. However, this will be a catalyst. These first couple of sales will be a catalyst for what will come within the next 5 to 10 years, probably, where Bitcoin, if it does continue to keep rising in prices, more companies, more people are willing to accept it and use it, then Bitcoin will be able, and other cryptocurrencies will be a form of currency for purchasing such high value items in the future, which I'm kind of excited for, because that only spirals everything even further. You know, if there's more transactions, if there's more merchants, if let's say a real estate agent is able to accept that. I actually was talking with mine the other day, like, yo, it'd be cool if I could just send you money from my Bitcoin address to your Bitcoin address. Now, probably that's not going to happen for the next couple of years, but you know, maybe 5 years from now, it's going to be average. That's going to just be another option because it's safer than PayPal. As soon as I send from my wallet to yours. You just got to wait for the confirmations, but as soon as you get it, that's it. Like, there's no charging back and there's nothing to be afraid of. The average person is like, I don't know about this, but realize this is actually a really cool thing to do, to be able to purchase a house in Bitcoin or whatever. I don't know. Am I going to purchase my house in Bitcoin? Probably not. And probably the average person isn't ever going to even think about this option. But what about our kids? Maybe. That's an interesting point to look at. Can you buy a house in Bitcoin today? Yes. Is it a viable option? Probably not, unless it depends on your circumstances. But things will keep growing. I think more popular will be buying a car with Bitcoins. We've seen people buy cars already. We've seen people even on Steam it or with Ethereum or Dash or whatever. People have like $10,000 or $15,000 or $50,000 even. They want to purchase a car, anything from used to a new Tesla, whatever it is. And yeah, then the average person is getting a little bit more into that. Also, some companies might want to lower the percentages if they're getting it with Bitcoin. And then, it's going to be interesting if the price of Bitcoin keeps rising, if more people keep going onto the blockchain. But even if Bitcoin falls and something takes its place, blockchain technology is here to stay. It's an exciting future. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to log onto the laptop and see what's up for, what's available, what kind of houses you'd be able to get right now. Now, I'm keeping in mind that it's probably for the rich people or people who might have not been rich, but they held on to Bitcoin and now it's worth a bunch of money and it's like a first world problem. Oh gosh, the average person doesn't have a market yet, but this is the future, my friends. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so if you type in houses for Bitcoin, you get a couple. Ooh, wow, an advertisement for Bitpanda. Yeah, wings. Oh, ho, ho. As you can see, Google's tracking you. Okay, so we get this website. Let's just go to the first website, which I already checked out. This BitPremier, which is also, I like the SEO on this. Look at that. Second one, and then we got Reddit, Bitcoin Magazine. Is there any other websites? No, I think that's just about it. Wait. We got something. So the other ones are magazines about how, yes, some people have already purchased houses. And nope, this is just another magazine. This is for Craigslist. Ooh, this is a nice house. Look at that. Those walls are kind of, those chairs, dang. Although it's in Canada, which I would not want to live in Canada, but to each his own. So we go to this, yeah, spectacular penthouse. This is actually really crazy. 3.5 million. Hold up. Where is this? Where is this? Panama penthouse. You're killing it in Panama. Oh my goodness. Would any of you guys want to live in Panama? I mean, sure, you have to be like, have $10 million in your bank account, but I'm pretty sure that with 3.5 million bucks, you would not be able to even get like 1/5 of this size in Miami. Look at that. You got chandeliers and just random stuff that you would never, ever need. Whoa. We got a nice little wine cellar. Some random butler statue. Okay, anyways. So, yeah. We go to houses, and I like the website. It looks really nice. Is this actually legit? Coming soon. They're adding a real estate crowd investing platform. Are you telling me they're creating their own ICO? Oh, boy. Okay, so let's do this one. $540. Oh wow, that's great. I'm guessing 540,000. Brand new penthouse in Miami. So that or 115 Bitcoin or 1,500. Which I'm curious if this offer actually changes. Probably not. I'm guessing this website is delayed. So 535,000. Wow, look at that. So you can either pay $540,000 or 115, which is 535,000. So there's a $5,000 difference. I guess this is really encouraging you to use Bitcoin. Hey. No, but probably they're the same price. Or maybe it's specifically designed that way because some companies do it a little bit under. So, but that should probably be changing. That's one thing they have to figure out with this website because I guess it's one of those things. And we got HJH Bitcoins. Wow, that looks... I don't know about that one. That picture makes me want to send 500, what was it, 115 Bitcoins to that person. But as we can see, it seems like people are listing their houses already. And even though this website definitely doesn't, oh, this website looks much better. This website actually looks legitimate.
So the other website was kind of a joke. Sorry, but look at this logo. That's the same logo I pretty much use because I'm lazy. I was like, whatever. This website looks more like one of my favorite websites. By the way, if you're into luxury or whatever, go check out James Edition. They should have Bitcoin enabled one of these days. Ooh, look at that video playing. Wow, a helicopter. Yeah, let's buy a helicopter. Anyways, let's get back into it. So this looks pretty nice. Let's just say this one. I'm sure they got both luxury. Well, this is a luxury marketplace. Ooh. But they have to have like a Bitcoin marketplace for both luxurious items and normal marketplaces. Like if someone made a James Edition in Bitcoin or James Edition gave Bitcoin as an add-on, that would probably be the best market there is, because with that, hey, you're all done. Maybe someone should give them that idea. Hey, James Edition, if you're looking, I want to buy a helicopter. Well, I don't want to buy a helicopter, but I'm just saying you should give me a helicopter for this fantastic idea. All right, so it's $2.6 million. Are there any details about how it works? Okay, let's check it out, how it works. They're submitted through our seller portal. They're reviewed, processed, verified, okay. BitPremier acts as an intermediary. There's a 5% fee. Whoa, that's quite a bit if you're talking about millions of dollars. But I guess, you know, for those who want to buy in Bitcoins, there's a little bit of a difference. So 5%, that's quite a bit. But then again, we are talking with real estate. I don't know fully about real estate laws and stuff, but I would expect something. I don't know. That seems high to me. Bitcoin price is set by this. What is this? Tradeblock.com. Tradeblock. I think they should probably use something. Hold up, 45.68. And I know that Google's not the most accurate. I just always use it because it's the fastest. Or let's just do one Bitcoin, 46.30. Seems like there's some proper differences. Although, yeah, I know Google's always up a little bit, but still, we got GDAX price, we got Kraken's. Okay, so obviously that's the funny thing about Bitcoin. You see the wide difference. You got 45.28 from Bitstamp, supposedly, which I know Bitstamp doesn't do 45.28. I know they do more like 4,700, which I don't know why, it's probably delayed or whatever. But then let's just go with like Kraken's 45.66, and then you have GDAX with 46.26 and other exchanges with 4,700. It's funny how you get these $100 differences. And it's only going to get a little bit more interesting as Bitcoin keeps rising. But yeah, that's it.
All right, we are back. My name is Mike Kubera. Thank you so much for watching this video. Would you buy a house with Bitcoin? And if you would, why? Is it cheaper? Is it to avoid taxes? Although you probably shouldn't be admitting that in the comment section. I'm just saying, because my other channel, Avi, we've had some interesting individuals who were, yeah, just don't do that. Don't do that. Anyways, just write something down below. It's fun to read your comments. I may not respond, but I do like to swirl through and see what's going through your guys' minds. See you guys tomorrow. We're going to have a good one. Bye.